The Boomer Bunker is recorded live in front of an online audience.
You think your stupid little podcast or your little TV show is going to change the world like hell it is?
I'm going to start a podcast that has no focus, and it'll take up an inordinate amount of time.
Hey, everybody. Welcome into another episode of The Boomer Bunker, episode 420. Hey, I am one of your co-hosts, John Jamingo, and alongside me, we have the Duchess.
Good evening.
And in the back, the sniper of sound, the Duke of Drops, it's producer Mike.
Part about being half black and half white. When I grow up, I'll be accepted by everybody.
Oh, I don't think so.
Or rejected by everyone.
Yeah. Depends.
Seems to be more appropriate.
Back in our day, if you were that, you were rejected by both races. So
I know, but not today.
Not today. Things have changed. Happy birthday to Half Black Neil, friend of the show. 21 today.
Half a drink.
Yeah, we were. No, we can have a full drink. He could just right. I remember, when he first started sending in voicemails, he was just like a fresh-faced child, I think.
Just a little fella.
Just a little feller. You know how many people you have listening to the show, Duchess? Make a mistake. Don't process the audio correctly, and that was my fault. I forgot that the Trump tweet music was on Duchess's track. And we had problems with Duchess's audio. There's a lot of background noise. Right. So when I took out the background noise, it also took out the music. So I hope everybody enjoyed the Trump tweets a cappella version.
Yes. It was definitely interesting. He sounded much wheezier without the music. He sounded like he was struggling a bit.
You could also hear the auto tune that was on it, too.
Yes.
So... Her shirt is telling Jamingo to hurry. Oh, Rush. Yes. Rush. We played Rush. So apparently Rush is out on tour now. The music sounds amazing. I love the new drummer. She's really good.
Annika, yeah.
Yeah, she's really good. And the guy, and Geddy's still good playing the bass. And the guy the lead guitarist, I don't know what that guy's name.
Bass?
Yeah, whatever. He can still really play the guitar. Uh-huh. But I'll tell you what. Geddy Lee cannot sing anymore. He is out of tune. He's how old now? How old is he?
Mid-70s, I would think.
You know what you need to do? Go find somebody that can really sing Rush songs at some karaoke
72.
bar. Yeah, 72, man. Give your voice a rest. You can still play the bass. Just have somebody come out and pretend you're singing. As long like they got what they did with Journey. When Steve Perry left, they found some Filipino guy that could sing just like Steve Perry, and they just kept touring. And this is what the Rush should do with this. They got a new drummer. The drummer.
They're not going to replace Geddy.
Oh, it's just, isn't that sad that you're going to go listen to that? And it's like, ugh.
I am. I cannot wait to go see it. And Bruce says he's late. Well, you just need to leave then. Bye, Bruce.
Yeah, see you, Bruce.
And Lorenzo. All right. So everybody says my volume is low.
Okay.
All right.
No. Don't touch it. No. Hang on. I'll do it from here. Don't touch it. We did it all
Don't
over
touch
here.
Anything. All right. And Lorenzo, who thinks he's an expert because he likes the Alan Parsons Project or something, says he could never sing. Oh.
Hang on.
Oh, he could get Bruce Springsteen to sing.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So I guess people will have to let us know if the audio sounds better.
It should be louder now.
Okay. Yeah, John went and fake turned it up to say.
Well, we had an issue.
Uh-huh.
And Sunday we came and we recalibrated Duchess's microphone.
Yes.
And is there something in your side that's like tap tap tap, or is that from my side?
I was tapping the keyboard.
Oh, you know what? I can't take that. That's not. No, you know what? Right. I don't care.
Dean says it's still low.
All right. Well, fuck it. Right. It's okay.
Turn up your volume.
Yeah, go listen to it when I fix it. And when I fix the audio, it's fine here. I don't know what to tell you. As soon as I put in so it has a boost I can use. Okay. And as soon as I put the boost in, it's overmodulated. It's no good. It's no good. I'm telling you. Right. Unless, let's see if I turn you off here and juice you up a little bit.
Budbugger. I hear a beep. Chirp.
Hold on. Don't say anything. You hear that? It's like a tick, tick like a clock.
I wonder if that's my ceiling fan.
Hold on. We'll find out who it is. Let's find out. I can't.
All
I
right.
want to figure this out. Hold on. Like
The
It's
best kept
Duchess.
secret in podcasting.
No. You can't blame this. This ain't me. This is not me. It's Duchess. It's over there. It's her ceiling fan that's making a noise.
All right. Well, let me shut it off then.
I'm just saying. I'm hearing this deep, and I thought it was me or not, but it's not me this time. And I did fix it. And here's the other thing. When I say the best kept secret in podcasting, it's a joke. It's
I heard that.
yeah, it's definitely a joke. Oh, there we go. It's not squeaking anymore. Yeah, the squeaky fan.
It's a ceiling fan. Well, that's
Yeah.
funny because the fan's been running for like 5 days. So
I wasn't sure if
you
it was
didn't hear
here.
it we tested my levels before.
I did not hear it when you tested the levels when we did it before. Just gave me the finger.
Oh, that's because I
The
love
vinegar.
the vinegar.
Yeah, I know. I'm the bad guy around here. It's always my fault.
Yeah.
Tom's my Jimmy. Every time the bunker starts, Tom calls Bob to go talk to him. Also,
That's okay.
just before we get into a whole bunch of things, we have some breaking news. Enemy of the show, Eric Zane, a.k.a. the Grand Rapids retard, went skydiving this weekend. And unfortunately, his parachute did deploy and he landed safely. So,
Oh, so why is that breaking news?
Whoop-de-doo.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, this week, I need some help from the peeps. I can't. So what? So she's hit. Stop putting them up. Stop putting them up about the audio. I don't give a shit. I can't. I'm not going to go through this.
John doesn't care about the listening.
No, I don't.
It
I
sounds-
honestly don't care right now.
All right.
We're in the middle of the fucking show. I'm not going to sit here and go through this whole thing. When I can hear her fine, I don't know why, for some fucking reason, there's an issue on that you can't turn up your volume. The fuck?
Because the problem is you're screaming,
Well,
so they'll be deaf. So the
I
all right. Sorry.
now I got to
folks.
go in and edit all this shit out of here. Let me see.
No, you don't. Leave it the fuck in, buddy.
No.
No. Let me add markers.
No, I don't know what else to do. Edit mic settings. I did that. All right. She's as glad as I can make her. And you know what? She's not even showing up in here. Is it something? Let me double check. No, everything's set the same.
There's no buttons pushed. There's no.
All right, hang on one sec. Let's try this.
Do I have to press?
No, don't touch the Vocaster. Don't touch it. Go to your computer and see what your volume is on the computer.
90.
It's on 90.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do this right here now. I need you to share your screen and then show me the Vocaster thingamabob. You know what I'm talking about.
The hub.
The app, the hub. There we go. The Vocaster hub.
All right.
Share your screen.
Hang on. I'm
Fucking
minimizing.
riveting.
I know.
All right.
It's riveting that we're doing this
It
right
is.
now.
Well, you're screaming. So.
Well, I'm trying to do the show, and they're all going, I can't hear Kane. He's so low.
Stand. Oh my God.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Stop and fix the whole thing, or am I
Stop
supposed to?
yelling at me. Stop.
I'm not yelling at you.
Then whatever.
So there's your level right there. I mean,
Do you remember you wanted me to change the enhanced
All right,
from
see what-
to radio back to bright? Maybe
is it?
you told me yesterday to switch it to radio.
What's it at now?
It's at radio.
Okay, well then put it. Let's try bright. Let's see if that makes any difference.
All right. Well, we shall see if anybody says anything. All right. Well, that was adjusted, but other than that, I haven't.
Fascinating. Please go on.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
we
truly
got to stop the
fascinating.
show now because apparently Budvugger and Dean and Lorenzo, we have to fix the audio level.
Bob says it sounds fine. We'll
All right,
just leave it.
hold on. Let's take the mic level, the host mic level at the top, and then up the top. There we go. Mic level at the top. I don't know where you're.
Where the fuck are you?
I have
This
no.
is
It's
the
a
host.
green thing that's going horizontal.
Mic
Move
level.
that.
Got it. Okay. Holy shitballs.
All right.
You good?
Yeah, I guess. I
Do
don't
you want
know.
me to turn it
We
up
have
more?
to wait until we have to wait to see what the
All right, Budweiser says it sounds better now.
sounds better now. Hold on, maybe.
Okay.
All right, so do me a favor. Oh, I know what to do. Hey, Duchess, why don't you tell everybody where they can find our stuff?
Oh, let me pull up my window because I don't have it fucking memorized. Holy shit balls. All right, follow us on social media and become part of the chaos. Do you want to see comments or no?
No. Can we get through your read?
Okay. Follow us on social media and become part of the chaos. Drop us a voice message anytime at boomerbunker.com/voicemail or call or text us directly at 856-477-1935. We want to hear your rants, reactions, hot takes, and conspiracy theories.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you're listening to one right now. Jump into our Discord and connect with fellow bunker dwellers during and after the show. Go to boomerbunker.com/Discord. All the social links you need are waiting at boomerbunker.com. And if you love the show and you want to keep the bunker running, please support us at boomerbunker.com/support and throw a few bucks in the kitty.
Money us.
Bitch, where's my motherfucking money? Business is slow, Daddy.
All right. Okay, you can take the Vocaster hub off now.
Are you sure? Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, what did Bob have to say?
Oh, now we want to hear it. Bob says now she's gainy. Budvugger smartass says he feels like he's in the same room. Dean says our volume's a little better.
Okay.
And Bruce, who never magoos, says I'm magooed.
Duchess Magooed.
Okay. All right.
It's so funny that now everybody, when they do this, instead of they Jamingo, now they Magooed.
Mm-hmm. Bruce Magooed.
All right. So now I'm thrown off. So I don't know what I need to reset here a little bit because we had some technical difficulties, and I see that I flustered the Duchess. I flustered.
Fine.
You're fine.
I am fine.
Okay. Let me double. Oh, hang on a second.
Okay.
Before I do anything, because I did something here.
Oh, are we recording? Are we?
Everything's
pressed all the
recording.
Buttons. Okay.
Yeah, and now you know what? I got to be honest with you. Now I'm seeing I'm seeing your green lights on your thing where I didn't see that before.
Okay. So perhaps this was the good thing to do. Okay.
Not in the middle of the show.
Well,
Not
I
in the middle
mentioned
of
to
17.
you before.
What you sound
I had
fine.
said to you that I couldn't hear myself, so maybe.
Oh, do you hear yourself better now?
A little bit. I do. Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Everything sounds like I'm looking at your levels here.
We can move on. It's
Fix it
fine.
in post. Who said that?
What do you think?
I can't tell. Fix it in post. Move on. See? What's FFS?
For fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. All right.
Anyway,
God damn you,
welcome to
Bob.
the
Shut up. Before I was so rudely interrupted, I wanted to talk to everybody that this week I won Shitty Song of the Week. And it was Bob Cougar Mellencamp's ROCK in the USA against John Cougar Mellencamp or John Mellencamp.
Bob Cougar.
I called him Bob Cougar.
You did?
John Cougar Mellencamp. Jesus. So I was on Shitty Song of the Week, and my song, I brought a Bruce Springsteen song from the river. What was the name of the song?
Crush on You.
Crush on You. And I'm going up against ROCK in the USA, John Cougar Mellencamp or John Mellencamp or whatever you're calling him, whatever he's calling himself nowadays.
Whatever his name is at this point.
Whatever his name is. Yeah, we're going up against him. And the reason I brought Bruce Springsteen, and I didn't know this, but apparently Bruce Springsteen is a regular. Like if you bring a Bruce Springsteen song to Shitty Song of the Week, it usually wins. I will break that streak because no one will vote for my song. Duchess, my ride or die here. You think she'd vote for me? Just, you know what? It's a vote. It's just a vote. She's like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to vote for regular songs. I'm going to vote against you. Same shit that happened last week. So, yeah, if you get a chance, and if you're listening, this is an audio podcast, and I don't even know why you'd be listening now after what we just did. If you're still a ride or die with this show, and you can go to the show notes, and in there, there'll be a link where you can go to X and vote. And also, if you have a Spotify account, you can vote on Spotify, and if you're in their Discord, you can vote there. So do me a favor, throw me a vote. I'd like to win. I've been on 4 times. You know how some teams are undefeated? I'm defeated. So help our fucking brother out one time. Yeah, I'm defeated all the time. I can't win shit. I can't even get my own co-host that you think maybe I get a little brand loyalty.
I said, now I'm changing my vote. So.
He sucks. What am I supposed to lie? Like, what am I hard of hearing?
That is literally the only album of Bruce's I like. I have told you that on a multitude of occasions. When they played that song, I fucking sang along with it. Crush on You. I know all the fucking words.
It's the worst album. What was that other album he did by himself? Like whenever he would go off and do a solo album without
sad. Yeah.
Without the E Street Band, he sounded. It's like terrible. I can't stand Bruce Springsteen.
Streets of Philadelphia. All that.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Bruce, and frankly, I don't. His politics is bullshit. The one thing that sells Bruce Springsteen is the E Street Band, and that was the full band at the pinnacle of amazing. Clarence Clemens, love him. Max Weinberg on the drums, amazing, right? Bruce,
the Born in the USA album was his best album.
It was not.
It was. It was the most. So. It was his most popular album.
Okay, I don't think
probably sold more than anything.
He probably did.
The rest of the stuff is garbage.
Okay.
In my humble opinion, Duchess likes the one album. The one album I despise.
It's the only one I own. It's literally the only one I own. I actually bought it.
Shane McShane's here. I was listening to Shane McShane earlier today. It was a Men's Mental Health Month this month, and you know something? I think I need some help. I think I need to talk to somebody.
Talk. You can go talk to somebody.
Yeah. I fought the other night. I fought with my Alexa.
Why?
I'm sitting there because I'm trying to go to sleep, right? And you know how when the light, you get your eyes closed and all of a sudden the room gets bright, you notice it, you open your eyes?
Yeah.
I got the Alexa that has the video screen.
Okay.
This fucking thing, every 2 minutes, it's flashing. It's like a fucking billboard. It's this ad, that ad, this ad. No, you watch this and, you want this recipe? No. You know what I want you to do? When I bought this thing, I figured I would use it as an alarm clock. It would display the time and the temperature and shit like that.
Right.
No. So then I'm like, hey, you think maybe you could stop with the ads? Is there anything I can do to turn these fucking ads off of this thing so it starts flashing in the middle of the night? I mean, Jesus Christ, it's in the middle of the night, it's flashing. Can we stop it? From the hours of 10 o'clock at night until 8 o'clock in the morning, could you DND mode? What's DND mode? Do not disturb. Let me look at that. I don't know about that. So I asked it. Okay. So I'm like, hey, help a brother out here. I'm trying to sleep over here, and it's like a picture show here. So
help an N-word out, will you?
Yeah, help an N-word out over here, could you? So it says to me, I'm sorry, we can't turn off the ads. I'm like, hey, I paid $100 for this thing. I'm part of Amazon Prime. I give you all kinds of money. There's a truck. Trucks are passing each other to bring shit to my house. You think maybe you could turn the ads off? No, can't turn the ads off. So.
Okay. So you can put it in.
I will put it in there today. I'll try to figure it out.
It says, however, this mode does not stop all ads. It says it primarily mutes incoming calls, messages, and push notifications.
Well, I want them.
Well, hang on. Well, not while you're sleeping, right?
No, okay,
yeah,
want, that's true. No,
I don't. Discord alerts and shit like that. Like you turn your phone off when you're sleeping, right?
Yeah. I don't get. Yeah, I have a do not disturb on my phone where I don't get the. At
you
9 o'clock,
at
9 o'clock, my phone spins around for like 15 minutes for all the incoming stuff.
Okay, so
because
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying it's just one of those things where I set it to do not disturb until 9 a.m. I mean, I get my cup of coffee and I don't have to, throw a fit or anything like that. That's and then at 9 o'clock it just starts going off, all my alarms and shit.
So it looks like it says it will keep alarms and timers functioning normally. So if you have timers and things like that, it says while it won't block all the ads, it says users have found that keeping Do not disturb active 24/7. Can temporarily suppress sponsored ads or pushed advertising on Echo devices with screens.
It should
You'll
be
have
turned
to
off.
play with it. Well, I think you should have the opportunity, especially if you have. That's kind of obnoxious.
It is.
I could be, especially if you pay for Prime or something like that. I think that should be an option. If you're a Prime member, you should be able to because you're already making money off me. So, and of course, I think if you Google it, you can probably find some shortcuts and tips and stuff. So.
The one time it started talking to me in the middle of the night, told me I was low on toilet paper. That's honest God thing. It says you haven't ordered toilet paper in a long time. I'm like, who the fuck?
2 in the morning, wake up like toilet paper.
Hey, you know what?
Why is he talking to you at 2 in the morning?
Because I buy my paper products from Amazon. I get paper towels because I get it for it's a cheaper price.
I feel like Walmart's cheaper. That's interesting. Okay.
I don't know. I buy a case of it. This way I don't have to buy that much. And
yeah, I mean they have like 24 packs at Walmart, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But
I've tried both. I prefer Walmart, but I get you. It's whatever's easiest for you. I like
yeah,
that.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So I just didn't want the ads. I'm trying to go to sleep here, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this thing flash and light flash, and I'm like, what are we doing here? How can we
turn it so you don't see?
Well, I want the clock, so I want to be able to use it as a clock. Yeah, it's supposed to, when it's not doing, when it's not a flashing fucking billboard, it's a clock, and I like that.
Hang on. Sparky says next time it'll tell you the toilet paper holder needs
to be refilled. Yeah, that's when it goes out the window.
Alexa, pee bucket is full. Start siphon.
Listen, I got to be honest. I got to be honest with you. I might end up throwing because I have all these devices that I have that I tell her to turn on and turn off. Yeah. The lights and shit like that. And so I think I might have to go to Siri and do that.
Right.
Because I don't, because Siri don't send me ads all the time. It's ridiculous.
Well, maybe, yeah. Do you have an extra iPad? Maybe you can just put that upstairs.
I do have an extra iPad. That's one of the reasons why I switched all my podcast listening to the Apple Podcast app instead of Overcast, was because I wanted to be able to sync with my iPad, which Overcast did not. So, and I've got to be honest with you, the Apple Podcast app is a lot better than it was when I stopped using it.
I use Apple Podcast all the time.
Right. But isn't it cluttered? Yeah. Isn't it cluttered? Like, I don't know. It just seems like when you go to the home.
Like when I go, go ahead.
When I go to the homepage, it's like, hey, this episode's up. And I'm like, why are you giving me shit that I don't subscribe to? And that's great. I would imagine it's great to the podcasts that they're advertising. But how do you get on that list, number one?
Right.
And, so then what I do is I just have the latest episodes and then I put them in the way that I want. And then I turn them on and listen to them. Well,
oh, I see what you're saying on your home screen.
Yeah, you go on your home screen. It's like, hey, look at this and look at this. And I'm like, I don't care.
I guess that's like generic home. But then all I do is just go to library.
Yes.
I just hit library and then just hit latest episodes. And
exactly what I do.
I've got Razor Wire. I've got Shitty Song. I got Manuel. I've got, World of Blaze, Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks. And Aaron. So I've got Brand X. So all them pop up. So I'm a happy camper, so I always have something to listen to.
Manuel was a little upset he was not getting any
I know
feedback.
I have to rate him. I have,
Yeah. So and I
empty. Be quiet on this episode.
So he's in there. When no one talked to me on social media. Well, he's like, I got 500 downloads, and so usually 3% of them. If you get 1,000 downloads, 3% is what really. Do what you tell. Like you do that call to action, 3% of our audience. So like three people will do what you tell them. The rest of them won't.
Sparky, do something.
Although I got to be honest with you. No, I think
out directly.
I think our audience is a little bit more responsive because we have the Discord.
Think
so
we appreciate it.
So then I sent him a message and introduced myself. So told him that I found out from George. I like his show. It's a good show. All right.
George, I sent you the links. How about from Duchess? Oh, I'm chopped liver.
What do you mean?
I sent it to you several times.
Who? What?
Manuel.
No.
I've literally said to you, have you listened to George's brother?
Yes. Yeah. I know. But
Okay.
I found out George had a brother. And I started listening to his show. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Duchess I listened to George's show and he talks about his brother. And then I realized so it's not, you're tough tonight. My goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Kristen Welker, you calm down over there.
Hardly. How dare you? So Lorenzo says it's a good show. He likes it.
Yeah, how about shut the fuck up?
For John, sure.
Keep that on a loop there. Keep that handy.
Yes. Bob, I do download Mike Rose podcast. Yes.
I don't listen to Mike Ray's podcast because he's hit or miss.
Yeah.
I don't, it's his guest, and sometimes he has a lot of boring to me. Look, Joe Rogan, same thing. This is how, when you have an interview show, this is why I'm not a big fan of interview shows. Mm-hmm. If I know the person or I'm interested in what they're talking about, Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks, perfect example. There's sometimes they have somebody on there that I want to hear from. Then the other times there's someone that wrote a book about something I don't give a shit about. And why am I going to listen? So
I get that too.
Can I tell you one of the best episodes I've heard in a while was Teresa's episode on eating ass.
Yeah.
That was God, see, that's another thing that I have a thing with podcasts that have long names with I can't remember. It is And Now You Know. Is that it? God damn it. And Now You Know. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So Teresa's
and now
podcast.
You know. It's 4
And Now
words.
You Know. Too many. 3 words. 2.
Boomer Bunker podcast.
No.
It's 3.
Boomer Bunker. It's Boomer Bunker.
Okay. Is it a podcast? Or are we?
Yes, they're all podcasts. Okay. It's like the YouTube show. They're all podcasts, but you don't have to. You understand what I'm saying? You with me?
I do. But okay, go ahead.
So Teresa did an 8-minute episode on eating ass today, and I thought she did a very good job with it. So go check that out if you're. Look, even if you're not a fan of it, even if you're not a fan of eating ass or having your ass eaten. The backstory of it was amazing. Who knew? I didn't know. Did you know? You didn't listen. But I'm just, it's highly entertaining. For an 8-minute podcast, she did a great job of explaining everything, and she did a great job. So a cast that, hold on, back it up.
Sorry.
So a cast about eating ass piques John interest. No comment. How can you not? Well, first of all, Teresa's a friend of mine, so I listen to her podcasts.
Right.
And when I saw eating ass, I went, well, this is interesting. I do have. How can you look at that and how can I not press play? How do you not press play? I'm like, just to hear Teresa talk about eating ass is worth the 8 minutes, right? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Jamingo. So Boomer Bob says she shocked me when she suggested eating ass with a spoon.
That I don't get.
Shane McShane goes, backstory.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jason says tossing salad 101.
Tossing salad 101.
And Budvugger.
This is
How
interesting.
many licks did it take to get to the center? And Dean's already a fan. He doesn't have to listen. So.
Well, yeah. You know what? You're taking chances when you're doing stuff like that because it's an exit. It's a sewage exit. So, and there's a lot of like bacteria and nasty things that are going on. Even if you scrub there could be some remnants. All right, how did we get on
maybe
this?
That's what I guess a couple could do. Make sure you scrub the shit out of each other's. Butt.
I don't want to tell tales out of school, but I did hear one of our people that are in Discord said that he's a big fan of it.
I saw who it was. Yeah.
When they come out of the shower, when his wife comes out of the shower, that's
nice and fresh.
It's nice and clean and fresh.
Oh, you go, boy.
Yeah,
I have no comment.
Right. It's like, hey, I'm taking a shower. Hey, is that an announcement or an invitation? These usually these are the things you have to say to your wife.
Oh my God, the comments.
Come on, bring them.
Hey God, it's me, Margaret. How do I get my chocolate starfish tickle?
Jesus.
Budvugger, only wrong if your mouth looks like you've eaten a melted Kit Kat after.
That's true too.
Oh, and then Jason, of course, tongue punch
my fart box. Right.
And Dean says he likes corn.
Oh, come on.
Come on, dude. Sparky says, so fresh, so clean. Okay, well, we found a little something for Sparky. That's why I have to make some Sparky, I guess.
Yeah, I was shocked that it went all, I shouldn't have been shocked, but it goes all the way back to the Romans and the Greeks. I was like, wow, that's a...
You know, all the creepy shit starts.
It's a long
the Greeks, right?
tradition of cunnilingus.
Like orgies and puking at feasts and all that nasty stuff.
It's true.
So, yeah, I don't know.
I was in there eating his ass and his hemorrhoid exploded and shot blood in my mouth.
That wasn't that long ago either.
The New York Knickerbockers are in the NBA Finals, and everybody's a flutter. And now everybody's a New York Knicks fan. And tonight, Trump is going to the Knicks game.
That's irresponsible.
And I'm like, yeah, you know why? Because first of all, it's been announced too long that he was going. So there's too many people that know that he's going. And I would be nervous if I was going to that game that somebody wasn't going to try to take out the whole arena. Like they could wipe out the Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs and everybody else is in there with a drone strike. Am I wrong? I mean, you know?
You're not. So, I mean, the whole thing is now that it's interesting because I've been seeing different podcasters and talking heads and stuff like that from different flavors, right? All thinking like that was pretty selfish for him to go because it literally will lock down New York because there'll be sharpshooters everywhere. There'll be FBI, Secret Service. They're going to be everywhere. And
everybody's got to be checked.
The garden's huge. So that means everything's shut down, like in that radius. There's going to be folks everywhere. And it's already like, it's just New York. So there's tons of people everywhere. And then just add in the massive amount of security that's going to have to be there. And they said people can't even bring in packages or purses or nothing. You can bring nothing in. How, like, you know, like carry a purse or whatever. Like now you can't bring anything in. Like what a pain in the balls. Like a lot of these people, they're not driving and parking. You know, they're taking the train. They're however taking the bus, whatever they're doing. And I think it's just like
you know what?
He was a Knicks fan for a while. I totally get it, but he doesn't need to be there. He could be somewhere private watching.
He could go to his Bedminster club, his golf club there, and have a big watch. Have a big watch party with his friend.
Trump Tower.
Yeah. Same thing. He's got when you go into New York, you know, when he goes into New York, ties up everything. So Trump Tower, you got to stay. I remember when Obama used to come into Philadelphia because he used to like to come to Philadelphia a lot for I don't know why. And he would fuck up 95 from the airport all the way into Center City. Everything was closed. Both sides of 95, they close them down. You can't go by the other side. It's closed.
Airspace, everything. Nobody's flying over nothing. There's no... And I get it. I appreciate that. I certainly don't want the president assassinated, no matter what you think of the president. No one... That's terrible. But like, God damn it. And the cost... Here, Bob brought this up too. It's probably going to cost taxpayers $50 million. It's going to be so much fucking money. Just the helicopters and just everything.
I don't know if you know this, but the flight path into Philadelphia International Airport is right down the 95 corridor. I remember that when I watched the Concorde come across and land.
It's the Concorde, of course. But you're not wrong. Like I can drive. When you drive towards you can see it. It's right there. You're flying with them. It's fun to watch, but yeah. So I can't even imagine all the flights are diverted to New York, so it's Newark, what a pain in the balls. I'd be so mad if I had tickets. Like already the game is, you can only imagine how outrageously expensive those tickets are.
Listen, I hear he's going to the Rush concert in Philadelphia when they come.
Oh, cool.
Just kidding.
I'm not going to worry about security then. I'll get in. I'm not going to have a problem.
Hey, if I can move on, to,
of course,
I found fascinating that Trump goes and he is the most accessible president that the United States ever has, bar none. There's no president that wants to talk to people more than President Trump. The press have access to him all the time. He's like, gives them his phone number and shit. It's crazy. So he is in Wisconsin at the John Deere factory, and he has an interview with Kristen Welker. And Kristen Welker is that wide-eyed girl that, she's like, she's really intense.
What's that? Too wide.
Yeah,
just a little bit wider than you'd think.
Well, the thing is, when she is interviewing a Democrat or someone from the left, she sits there and listens and lets them talk and gets their point out. She asks a question, they answer the question, she goes on a follow-up question. But when she's on with a Republican or anybody from the Trump administration, she's all tensed up. She asks a question, they start answering the question, and she immediately starts interrupting them to correct them or fact check them right away. And it aggravates the shit out of me. Well, she started doing that shit with Trump. And I got to be honest with you, I was screaming at the screen when I was listening to this, but I have some. So you can already see both of them are on the edge of their seat. They're looking here, and it starts out where she's trying to say, this is what I love about the press. Well, there's no I'll just play it.
But you understand, people have been destroyed by crooked politicians, and they should be reimbursed for that.
Do you think anyone who attacked police officers on January 6th should get taxpayer money?
I wouldn't be inclined to say so, but I have to see it. I can tell you this, 97% of those people, you look at them, the FBI or whoever it was, because you had a lot of crooked cops, you had dirty cops. Comey was a dirty cop.
Well, there's
a guy
no
like
evidence.
There's no evidence. That's what she said. So she starts with there's no evidence. Now, the reason the sound's so bad is there's a freaking rainstorm hitting a tin roof, and you can barely hear them.
Loud. Yeah.
It's so loud.
They're mic'd terribly, or it's just that loud. Yeah.
So let me try something here, if you don't mind. So I did this for one, but I get yelled at when I do this. I went and I tried to use some, audio processing. So this might sound a little, but just listen, this is a difference.
By crooked politicians, and they should be reimbursed to them.
Do you think anyone who attacked police officers on January 6th should get taxpayer money?
I wouldn't be inclined to say so, but I have to see it. I can tell you this, 97% of those people, you look at them, the FBI or whoever it was, you had a lot of crooked cops, you had dirty cops. Comey was a dirty cop.
Well, there's
a guy
no
like
evidence,
Bolsa was a dirty
but
cop.
there's no evidence.
You think Comey was a straight cop?
Listen.
Why is she arguing with him? Why isn't she just not letting him get his point out? She's the only one in the room.
You are a journalist. You asked a question. Let the man
president
answer. Sorry. I don't care if he's a goddamn janitor. You asked him a question. Let him answer it, and then ask a follow-up question or something like that. Don't cut him off in the middle of this. And this is where it starts.
Pleaded guilty to assaulting police.
Comey was a dirty cop.
No.
They had FBI.
Assaulted.
Listen to me. They had FBI agents ushering them into the building. They had FBI go into the building. Those people walking around there looking always in the side. They weren't in. They were being ushered into the building.
There's no evidence.
You had a bunch of dirty cops. And frankly, what they did was weaponization of our government.
But, sir, there's no evidence of that. More than 1,000.
You know what you do? Try looking at the tapes one time.
Would you take it?
Look at the tapes.
So another one. So there's all kinds of tapes that have been released about January 6th, where these people are walking through. They're staying in the velvet ropes.
With the ropes, yeah.
Police are walking them through. They're walking by police. Police are just letting them walk through. They're not stopping them. And this is what he's talking about. He's not talking about the assholes that went in that thought they were going to take over the government with zip ties and beating each other with American flags. The only person that died on that day was Ashley Babbitt. The police
the one they shot.
Yeah, they shot her. The other cop had a massive heart attack and died the next day or something. A couple of them committed suicide, or I'm not 100% sure what happened, but they say there's 5 police officers or Capitol Police that died. And I'm not trying to make light of that. Right. I'm sure that guy, it was probably the most strenuous day he ever had as a Capitol policeman fighting off a riot. And again, they shouldn't have went and broke in, but there were FBI provocateurs out there that were, breaking windows and breaking in, and they were in there. And it was a shit show. Of course it was a shit show, and it shouldn't have happened, but it did happen, and not everybody went in there. So now
Well, had Pelosi backed it up, it wouldn't have been the chaos that it was if she allowed the guard to come in.
Right.
This would have been I don't want to say nothing burger, but definitely not a humongous burger like it turned out to be. It probably would have been a little burger.
My Pillow guy has the news network, whatever his name is, and he's got that one pit bull reporter in there. It's a woman, and she goes and she asks Nancy Pelosi, "Hey, why didn't you let the National Guard come on January 6th?" And Nancy starts yelling at her. She goes, "You're not a reporter. You're not a reporter. I don't know what you are, but you're not a reporter."
Yeah.
And because
kissing my ass. Yeah.
She's over the reporter's over the target. And the funny thing is after she makes these Democrats melt down, she gets the biggest shit-eating grin smile on her face. The reporter does. I love it. All right. So here we go.
But 172 people did plead guilty to assaulting police officers.
You know why they plead
Should
guilty?
they be exempt?
Because they told they were going to jail for 15 years if they didn't.
Right.
Should
They pled guilty because they were frightened. They went down. They were ushered into a building. Many of them were arrested without even going
You'd be
into the
okay with them receiving taxpayer dollars?
Fuck you.
All right. So again, I got to go. So this is how she starts. Like she's arguing with the president.
Right.
So he's not having any of it.
It's like, fuck
Right?
you.
And and you think maybe it would stop, and he's doing his best to try to. He sits down. He gives her an hour of an interview, and she won't let him talk.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I cut pieces out of this, but I would have been at it. I would have called her the C word about 15 minutes. I'd shut up and sit down. Here we go.
I don't know what's going to happen with the weaponization fund. I love the idea because people like you.
Thank you. Here we go.
The fake, dirty press, the crooked press.
Let me back that up because he's
the idea. Because people like you, the fake, dirty press, the crooked press, people like.
She's got her hand up because she wants to shut him up. He can't even get this out. Like she's like pointing to him like, I want to say something. And he's still trying to talk.
Yeah.
Stupid Biden. He's not smart enough to know what's going on. But people that surrounded him, surrounded his beautiful, resolute desk in the Oval Office, what they did to the lives of people, they destroyed people. They sent people to jail who did nothing wrong.
Right, just to be very clear, there's no evidence of what you're saying. But
Shut the fuck up!
Listen to me.
Let's talk
There's
about Todd
tremendous evidence. There's nothing
What's
but
not been
evidence. The
presented
election
in a
was
court of
rigged.
law.
It was a dirty.
Nothing's been presented. Really? You mean
Now-
the
How
testimony
about you
of
shut
all
the
those
fuck up
people?
and talk about something else?
Yeah.
Now he's pissed. Now he's like, and you know something? The 2020, I won that election, and it was stolen from me. And there's evidence.
I hate when he does shit like that.
And she will not quit.
The election,
Mr.
and it's
President,
happening again right now
You've
in
never
California.
presented evidence
It's happening
that the
right
2020
now in
election
California.
was rigged.
Right now, it's look at what's
Where's
happening
the
in
evidence
California.
to that?
It's
The
4
Republicans are
days
doing well in
California. It's no, they're not. They're dropping fast because it's a rigged election. Let me tell you.
It's a rigged election.
100%. He ain't wrong on that.
So,
Shut the fuck up so I can finish my point, please.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if it's a woman thing or I don't know if it's a woman thing when I'm talking to women, but whenever I'm trying to make my point and they disagree
I don't
with
understand
me,
what you're saying.
Who cares?
Go ahead.
Exactly.
Sorry.
I believe it's a tactic to stop you from talking because they don't want you to get your point out. Okay. And it might be the way men might do it too. I don't know. I just noticed that when I'm, trying to make my point and somebody wants to disagree with me, they constantly interrupt me to make me lose my train of thought, which is very easy to do. You can derail my train of thought very easily. So now she's kind of, okay, hang on one second. Yes, Duchess, I'm sorry. Thank you. I like that.
I know. Well, what I'm saying is you're interrupted by plenty of men all the time. So don't just sling it that, women, it's a tactic by women. I've heard you and Bob shout at each other. You and Bruce talk over each other. I mean, all you got to do is listen to the morning show. Everybody talks over everybody that. But I've heard you on other shows where y'all talk over each other. So if you're getting your point out, my turn. If you're getting your point out, sometimes emotions. There's emotional outbursts on both sides.
So like on the Road Rage 101, there are so many times that I want to blurt out something and I can't, and I just sit back and listen to it. So it does take restraint. I'm not going to lie, it takes restraint. So she's yapping. He's trying to get his point across. She's interrupting him. She was there to hold an interview. Yes.
No, she wasn't there to hold an interview.
She wasn't?
So
no.
Shane,
Oh, okay. All right. Shane McShane's saying she wasn't there to hold an interview. Yeah, she was there to make him look like an ass. And Donald Trump's not going to go through this. Again, he's seasoned at this. He knows what he's doing. So she's getting him pissed. And here we go.
Sir, that's not evidence.
Do you think it's appropriate?
That's how they count the votes.
Do you think it's appropriate that they have an election?
God damn it. I keep forgetting to put it on the screen. I'm sorry. Here we go. Because I like the crazy eyes. She's got the craziest eyes.
She does have bunker eyes, yeah.
Sir, that's not evidence.
Do you think it's appropriate?
That's how they count the votes.
Do you think it's appropriate that they have an election and 5 days later they're nowhere close to picking a winner?
State and local officials acknowledge they are slow. They're urging.
No, they're crooked.
They're urging the votes to be counted quickly. That's how they vote in California.
They're crooked, just like you're crooked. Your press is crooked, and Meet the Press is crooked.
To be fair, I'm not crooked, but let's
really.
Let's,
well, you play right into their hands.
Let's continue.
You're either crooked or you're stupid.
Let's.
You're either crooked or you're stupid. He ain't wrong.
He ain't wrong. I love
what
Coast response.
Yeah,
this
it's like
or
she's
you're
like,
fucking stupid. What?
Yeah, I'm not corrupt.
Right into their hands.
Let's continue.
You're either crooked or you're stupid. You play right into their hands with this rap.
Either crooked or stupid.
It amazes me that and I'm like, I'm yelling. I'm on Trump's side here. And she's still, you would think that after this started, that he would just say, is that me or you? They're coming for me or you?
They're coming for you.
Okay, they're coming for me.
Uh-oh. It's Kristen Welker's police.
Yeah. They're like, he's down in his basement. He's talking about
Jimmy.
It's the Jimmy. The Jimmy hasn't talked to me since he didn't show up for Brand
Jimmy
X.
stood you up, yeah?
Yeah. All right. Hang on. Let me put it back on the screen again. So here we go. So here's because he's rolling now.
All the way to Wisconsin.
I've traveled.
Oh man, I went too far. Shit. Hold on. I think it's this one. My fault. Let me bring it back up.
You know that I won an election in a landslide, and I got 94% bad press.
But Mr. President,
you know why I got that?
Presented
because you have no credibility.
But you've never presented evidence that it was rigged. Let's keep talking about. I want to talk.
She's like a fucking parrot. No evidence. No evidence. Mark. No evidence.
I love her response. No matter what he says, there's no evidence.
No evidence. There's no evidence. There's no evidence. I'll just keep saying that. So there's plenty of evidence. You guys don't look.
That's your fucking job.
Yeah. If you guys were the press, you would go check these stories out. And I'm telling you something. If it was the Republicans doing this, it'd be nothing you didn't. That's all you would see, and that's all you'd hear about. Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
I do love that drop. So funny.
You have more evidence. There's more evidence than ever presented.
Let's talk
your
about
elections in this country. We're like a third world country. Your elections are crooked, and you're crooked, and Meet the Press is crooked, and so is ABC and CBS and CNN.
But Mr. President,
you're one-sided crooked network. So let's call it quits because I've had enough. Thank you, darling. Have a good time.
Mr. President.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you, darling.
J.R. Ewing up here.
Yeah. And now she's panicking now because she's like got this interview and he's walking off. And now
I've not seen him walk off an interview. He's not one to, he must have been out of his fucking mind.
And here's the thing. It's now she's become the news. Like it's the worst thing for the news people to become the news. And now she's just become the news.
They don't care because they just play it that it's like, Donald Trump stopped. She put the stones to him and he's like, oh, I quit. That's what they'll spin it. Like it's his fault. So
you don't think she cares? Watch the language, the body language on her.
All the way to Wisconsin.
I've sat in the rain with you.
I know.
I've sat in the rain with you for an hour, on and off in the rain, and I've given you enough time.
I would have said, I've given you enough time and you won't shut the fuck up while I'm trying to talk and answer your questions. So there's no sense in me trying to answer your questions. Because if I don't give you the answer and let you get a gotcha me, then you're just going to talk over me. So you can go fuck yourself and then get and put your tight ass back on the plane and fly back to wherever the fuck you came from. Right. And you can explain to your bosses why you had the president of the United States to sit down for an interview for an hour with you, and you chased him out of the building.
Yeah. Okay, so
why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
Exactly. Shane McShane said, I would have expected that out of NBC or ABC. Kind of surprised CBS went in that direction, and she hasn't been put on leave, only because CBS has revamped their newsroom. So, yeah, I'm sure Barry Weiss.
Wait a minute. Is she from NBC? I thought she was from NBC. I didn't think she was from CBS.
No, it's Meet the Press, right?
Meet the Press is NBC, or is it CBS? I thought she was for some reason I thought she was NBC, and I don't know why I thought that.
It is NBC. So
okay.
Now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Well, it's still shocking that a reporter I get it. You want to be all good, Steve. No worries. Shane McShane. No, we got it this weird way.
We're wrong all the time, Shane McShane. That's okay. Yeah. I just thought I was wrong, and I was wait a minute.
I can't watch it because of her face. I can't.
Oh, hold on. This is delicious because now she's in trouble, and he gets up.
Backpedaling, trying to cover
your
her
press, because you know what? A country can never be great with a dishonest press.
We traveled all the way to.
Now he's taking the mic off.
All the way to Wisconsin.
He's taking the mic off, right?
God, did he peg at her head or something?
And he steps on it. I don't know if I have that on here, but
did he stomp it?
He didn't stomp on it. He stepped on it accidentally. But you hear the mic get broken. So now here she is afterwards.
Oh, look at that sad face.
She's like,
she ain't smiling with buggy eyes here. Now she looks depressed.
Yeah.
I spoke with President Trump on Saturday, and we both acknowledged the complications during the interview posed by the rain.
Wasn't the rain? You wouldn't shut the fuck up. You're the rain. He could handle the rain. He couldn't handle the interruptions.
He was fine.
Now let me ask you
the rain.
Let me ask you this: if they do it again, do you think she'll shut the fuck up, or do you think she'll start that whole thing with "there's no evidence"? There's no evidence.
She'll double down.
I'm telling you what, I would end it.
She loves it. This got her name all over.
Not a good way.
She
looks like an ass.
What is bad press? Is no press or bad press?
I don't know. So,
the problem is a majority of the media is liberal, and they hate Donald Trump, so they don't get they don't fucking care. CNN is probably playing this like crazy.
He agreed to sit down with me for another Meet the Press interview.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure he can't wait.
Yeah, I'll put it in my fucking notebook. Yeah.
Maybe you'll shut up the next time. Because she'll always be known as the woman that chased Trump out of the interview. And if anybody else is getting interviewed, she starts that same shit. She say, this is what you did Trump, and this is why Trump left. This is why nobody wants to do an interview with you, because you won't shut up and let anybody. You ask a question. How about shutting up and letting somebody answer? And then if you don't like the answer, you can come in and edit it, any way you want. But I'm going to get my answer out. So shut up and stop talking when I'm talking. Stop talking.
Yeah, it was, he did not get a sentence out, and she just jumped on him. And I'm like, and I get it. Like, sometimes it's like you want to immediately counter it, but she had an hour with him. He was willing to sit down, and he's a bull in a china shop on a good day. So for him to willingly sit down with someone who talks shit about him all the time, I'll give him that. I'll give him props. He will sit down with them, but she should have. And I know you said it doesn't matter if it's the president or the janitor. You have the president of the United States sitting in front of you. Maybe put your good manners on. I'm not saying let him slide. I'm not saying give him exceptions, but maybe you let him finish his fucking point before you jump on him. And it's the president, for fuck's sake.
It's tremendous advice, whether it's the president or your co-host. I agree with you 100%.
I've gotten a lot better. Shut up.
I went back and listened. I went back and listened to when we were talking about Doug and Anthony, and you did this to me with Doug and Anthony, and there was like 3 or 4 points that I wanted to make, but I'm sitting there trying to listen to you and I missed my points. And I was furious with you at the time. but that's okay.
Of course.
I'm better now. Hey, so how mad are you at California and Los Angeles? Spencer Pratt's in third now. How many times? How much?
Crooks.
So they asked Spencer Pratt, because now he's down. There was 47,000 votes that came in, and he didn't get one of them. His votes stayed the same. 47,000 went to the two communists and socialists. All right. So now he's in third place. So he says, where did I hear that number before? Homeless. These people went to all the homeless, took those mail-in ballots over there, got them all and took them in. And there's 47,000 votes right there. I mean, geez. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Duchess.
No, I was going to say what is interesting is that they don't need to count the entire state. This is fucking LA.
Yes.
This is a city. This is not, they can do New York City in a day. I don't understand why we can't do LA.
There's countries that do it in hours.
I know. And somehow we're just going to keep accepting bags and bags of whatever. Oh, here's some more. Shake them out. Like,
there's no way. And you know something? They're not even trying to hide it anymore.
Bullshit. It's such fucking bullshit.
So
I don't even know how people are buying this. Like how anybody who lives in LA thinks this is legit.
Well, there's people that are out there right now. If you're a Democrat, you're sitting there saying, well, it's mail-in ballot. And you can't tell me that in this day and age, somebody can't go grab a postmark and have a postmark for these envelopes and start filling these things out. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
There's probably people filling them out by the handfuls. All you got to do is drop them in the bin. And the thing is, you can't just show up and dump a bunch of them in. You have to just disperse them. Just so you go around, you drop one, you drop one, you drop one, you drop one. And, that's how people get caught. But
and these things,
fucking lying.
these drop boxes
disgusting.
Were there days after the election. They should have been picked up the day of the election. Should have been picked up, but they weren't picked up.
Absolutely.
So
sorry, I think the mail-ins count if it's stamped the day of or before. Anything after, fuck you. You had plenty of time to get your ballot in.
There's no way that you should be able to mail out a ballot forget about that, before to every registered voter. There's no way that can be legal. There's no way
they go vote too.
Well, forget about this.
Yeah.
What about where's the chain of evidence? The chain of evidence, or how can this even be verified? This is ridiculous.
Cannot.
If you think that this is the mail is such a reliable way of doing things, why don't you take $100 bill and start mailing it around, see if it fucking makes it to the other side? It's ridiculous.
It won't make it out of the mailbox.
They will not. These guys know how to. I saw a guy. Sorry, Lorenzo. I saw a guy take a paper clip and it was like a dollar bill in there, and he pushed a paper clip in there. He hooked it and he spun it into a ball and pulled that dollar out, and you didn't even know it was in there. It was crazy.
How? Wait, what?
So you put $1. Just say you put $100 bill in an envelope.
Okay.
They take the envelope where the crease is at the bottom, and they take a paper clip, like a long paper clip with a hook on it. They push it up in there. They hook the dollar bill and they twirl it in a tight circle, and they pull the thing down. This way they don't break the seal. I forget where I saw that, but it was amazing how they did. I was like, damn. Look at these guys. All right. So that's
terrifying. Okay.
This brings us to this episode's Trump tweet.
It's time for Trump. Tweets read by Kate. Will Trump be happy or irate? Will it make us laugh or will it be a groaner? Either way, Sparky Toaster will have a raging boner. Have a raging boner.
Not possible for Spencer Pratt to have lost the LA runoffs after the big lead he had. Third world nation, rigged elections. Now they'll be working on great guy Steve Hilton. Won't have the results for possibly 2 weeks, according to officials. President DJT.
Trump tweet by Kate. Was it fire or just fate? The chapel said it straight. Trump tweet by Kate. That was a Trump tweet read by Kate. Did she Jamingo or was it great? Now the chat decides her fate. That was a Trump tweet read by Kate.
You know, when the election night was over, that lady, I forget what her name is, Nithya Raman.
Oh, yeah. Third, you mean third? Just enough
Yeah,
there to
she was
steal the
crying.
votes?
Yeah, she was crying. She was losing so bad. Now she's ahead by 3,100 votes.
It's amazing. Wow, the voters really have stepped up.
The mail-in voters. The mail-in voters.
Just the ones that you don't know who they are, but as if by magic, more ballots just keep arriving.
I know, it's crazy.
Come on, people. This is so great. Like our election system, and the fact that it's not, each state does it different. It's not consistent. That's crazy.
They tried to push the Save Voting Act, the Save America Voting Act through. And we had Mitch McConnell, Susan Collins. That's why I really don't care if this the Nazi up in Maine beats her. I mean, I understand he's a Democrat and shit like that, but she's useless anyhow. So you got Mitch McConnell, and then Thomas Massey threw the old vote against it and all. And again, I understand Thomas Massey's really pissed off that he's losing his job there. But you know what? You didn't do your state of Kentucky any justice by messing around with. Oh no, wait a minute. He's not. I'm sorry. He's not he's not a senator. My mistake. He's not a senator. He's only a House representative. But so they're having problems with Rumble.
Yeah, something's going on there. It says the Rumble feed took a shit. I don't know. So I guess there's some issues over there. I've had to keep refreshing. I have Rumble open in another window, and it just keeps, like, it freezes occasionally. So I just keep reloading the page.
You know, with this, our 10 of listeners, I'm sure that it's really putting a strain on Rumble's resources.
We have 12 people over in Rumble. John.
That's fantastic.
We have 12 people in Rumble. I know.
And then, but I'm just saying.
Well, if they're not counting the numbers here, then.
Well, what I'm talking about is that, these other places get thousands of. I don't understand it. I don't have any problem with Rumble because I watch Rumble a lot. You know, I watch Steven Crowder. I watch the Chicks on the Right. I watch Rumble live feeds a lot or listen to them, and I don't really see any problems with it. But, I saw, again, we don't own it. We just try to send it there. We send our stuff there. All righty. Duchess, we do what we can. Coming up is Juneteenth. And boy, do white people get in trouble during Juneteenth.
White folks, you got to dial it back. You're not putting a good face for the rest of us. Stop it.
Do you want to get into the story?
I would love to. New Jersey, I know I was getting there. New Jersey school district slams offensive watermelon graphic on Juneteenth menu. Juneteenth menu graphic featuring a watermelon sparked outrage in Montclair, New Jersey.
Outrage!
Prompting the school district to condemn the image as racially offensive. The school district demanded corrective action from the food service provider Sodexo, who apologized and pledged to review their procedures. The watermelon graphic was criticized for its association with harmful racial stereotypes. And the company says...
Does anyone want some watermelon?
Deeply regrets the usage of culturally insensitive imagery on our June menu and insisted the intent had been to highlight a seasonal item that had been served regularly during the spring. We take this situation very seriously, they said. Sodexo also said the issue was addressed through internal protocols and pledged to reinforce its service standards, operating procedures, and approval processes, because somebody had to approve that. And it says the company did not publicly identify the employee or employees responsible for creating or approving the graphic, but no disciplinary action has been publicly announced.
It's a watermelon. It's summertime. When do you eat watermelon? In summertime. Let me just tell you something. I'm taking fried chicken.
One the other day.
I'm taking fried chicken and watermelon back. I understand that, it's supposed to be for the blacks, but you tell me that we're having fried chicken and watermelon for dinner, I'm there. I love fried chicken and watermelon. I don't understand why this is such a big deal, but okay. You don't want fried chicken and watermelon? I have no idea why, but if we're having a Juneteenth celebration and you're telling me fried chicken and watermelon is on there, and I don't know, some collard greens.
Happy about fried chicken and watermelon. Like, I'm sorry, that would be a fucking amazing cookout with those two items, and then just throwing some other good stuff, and I'm there.
There's nothing better than good fried chicken. I'm sorry, but real good fried chicken's amazing. So, hey, say what you want. If the blacks don't want it, we'll take it. I say let's go back and take fried chicken and watermelon back, whites. Let's do it.
Well, what's interesting is when I searched a little bit on the web and came up with some places that were serving like specific Juneteenth fried chicken or some kind of processed chicken, like smothered chicken, like all kinds of country fried chicken, like all kinds of stuff like that, and watermelon were part of that menu. So where's the line? So I don't know. We could not find the graphic, so that clearly was scrubbed.
Well, okay, this is about to get racist.
Well.
I do have a graphic that I would like to bring up here that we can bring up. This is right. Honoring Juneteenth. Red foods are the most prominent features of Juneteenth menus: red velvet cake, strawberries, watermelon, red soda. What happened to grape soda?
Red soda?
I don't know. What is red soda? What is red soda? Cherry? I don't know.
Yeah.
Red is the color that evokes cultural memories of bloodshed by our enslaved ancestors through the transatlantic slave trade. And this, and you know what? They misspelled her name too, but I do remember that.
Yes.
But so I don't understand why watermelon is such a big deal. I don't. But I'll tell you.
Hang on. So, Aaron says, I worked for Sodexo for years. They've always been woke as fuck. Well, so my thing is I know they're a major food service provider for quite a few schools.
Hospitals too.
Hospitals, universities, like they're very popular, right? So it's a major company for that. I would think that if they're making up, I mean, clearly somebody at the school's working with them. There's a representative there. And I don't know if Sodexo, I would assume Sodexo has a template and they create the menus and they probably sent it to them. So someone in the school must have seen it before it went out.
I guarantee it was a white broad. I guarantee it was a white woman that got all upset about this. Oh my God, they put a watermelon on there. I got something.
Wasn't that racist to pick it out?
I don't understand it. I don't know what. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
I truly don't understand. I mean, unless again, without seeing it, I don't like in the context, and not that if it's racist, I feel bad. But if it was just a watermelon,
if it had like a black guy sitting there eating the water, I don't know. I don't even think that's offensive. I don't know. I got to be honest with you.
I don't know how it was presented. So I mean, it sounds. I don't know. Again, without seeing it, it sounds like people just got pissed about something. So, but there's other places that have done stupid things like this. In fact,
yes. Hold on. No. I got one before that. This is
okay.
Hang on. Calm down. Here's a lady at Kroger's, and she's going through the bakery aisle.
This is some bullshit. Who the hell?
So there's a fucking cookie cake there, and it says free with the @ sign last. Free at last. That's the fucking. And then.
Made this ugly ass.
It says June 19th free, another cookie cake.
Shit. I wish it was a manager here because y'all decorate everything else around here cute. Everything else around here cute. But for Juneteenth, you want to just throw something on a freaking cookie cake and expect someone to buy it? That's bullshit.
100% bullshit.
No, what this fuck free at last? Like, really? Who the fuck finna buy this dumbass shit? You know what? I'm gonna be in here bright early in the morning to talk to somebody about this because this is unacceptable.
It's unacceptable to put free at last. That N-word stole my bike. Yeah, it's not that, like I said, white people, stop trying to celebrate Juneteenth. Nobody likes it. I'm sorry, Duchess. Did I upset you?
No. I just figured that would be the last thing we would talk about because it was a video.
Okay. Well, it was the end of the story. So I decided to put it in there.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I
That's all right.
interrupted your flow.
That's all right.
because I figured since we did that, then we could go on to the story about what happened at the Children's Museum of Indianapolis, because
they're under fire after photos went viral showing a packaged menu item in their food court labeled Juneteenth Watermelon Salad.
Yep.
The museum was hosting a Juneteenth Jamboree event at the time, and the salad was supposed to be a thematic tie-in. Critics were quick to point out that the watermelon stereotype has deep roots in Jim Crow-era racism, used specifically to demean Black Americans. The museum pulled the salad, issued an apology, and said a vendor created the item without anyone on staff actually reviewing it first. They are now promising a more robust review process, which is probably a good idea when your holiday menu could land you on national news.
You know what's the most offensive about this? Is that little bit of salad was $10. That's the most offensive thing about this.
Watermelon is like 50 cents. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I literally bought an entire watermelon for $5. So like
$10 for that little watermelon salad. And so that's the most offensive thing about the whole story. So yeah, white people. There's some issues that I have, and again, I believe in my heart of hearts that this is going to cause issues, and it's just not me. Other people are finding out what the hell's going on over there at your house. Is that the guinea pig doing that? Is he thrashing around?
There's no noise.
Is it my house that there's noise?
I don't know.
Can't be here. I don't understand this.
I don't know what you're hearing.
I don't know what I'm hearing either. It's okay.
All right.
I wanted to bring this up because this one woman, she, that must be Mike. Mike's in the background. He must have his mic open. That's what it was. I hear all that noise crashing around. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let me share my screen here because I see more and more of this. I see more and more of this, and I don't think it's good, but I do understand it. Here we go.
Since June is White History Month, I just want to say how proud I am to be white. How proud of the society that my ancestors have built. Scumbags want to come and live in, but destroy. They have built nothing, contributed nothing to society, but then have the nerve to talk shit on white people and act like we're supposed to grovel. No, I think we're done with that. You contribute nothing to society except make it worse. Then over in Britain, watching white people die because of perceived racism, or white people need to grow a spine. Doesn't matter how much you grovel or say you're sorry for shit that you didn't even do, so that's even more pathetic. White people made the society that you take for granted. And then you have the nerve to talk shit. You deserve nothing, especially people coming here from third world shitholes. They still are afforded every opportunity, even more so, definitely more than white people. And you're still living in shit and squalor. Somehow it's still our fault. It's your fault. Falling for the propaganda. We gave you plenty of time to build something new. You didn't. You think that you're supposed to get more and more and more while talking shit on the people that provide you your life. We pay more in taxes than anyone else, and y'all fucking suck the shit out of those taxes more than anyone else. For some reason, America and Europe are supposed to be the dumping ground and then suck up all the resources and then tell us that white people are bad. White people are providing you your entire existence. You should be thanking a white person.
Thoughts?
Oh, that'll go well.
No?
I don't even know what to say to her. I was too busy staring at her white face and tits that were just sticking out. So,
well, they weren't sticking out. She had a little bit of cleavage.
Okay. All right.
I don't see it. I don't see where she's wrong. Here's another issue. Africa has been there way longer than the United States has. And they're still burning shit for heat and fuel and cooking. You think maybe they could build a road? It's not like they got shit to do.
Oh, it's not like their government is really into helping the people. Look at our government. Look how much they're helping us.
When in the 1700s and the 1800s, the government wasn't helping. There was none of this shit. And, people built railroads and roads and infrastructure and cities and stuff like that. That was all built. Okay. And it wasn't built by the blacks.
Yeah,
okay.
It was actually.
Well,
yeah.
and the Irish were slaves and all this.
And the Chinese.
Right. They all came over here and, they put, and who you don't hear bitching a fit over here is the Asian population. They come over here.
Because they're kicking our ass.
Well, they come over here and they work hard and they take care. They take advantage of the education and they're not and they're not out there stealing and murdering people and stabbing people.
Okay.
You tell me. Okay.
You don't think
you
there's
sit
Chinese
there
gangs?
as big as the? You got to be kidding me. Are you seriously going to sit there and tell me that the Asians are more of a problem than the black community?
They're not, it's the black community is not the only problem.
And I'm not, first of all, when you say something like this, I go, not all black. Of course, not all blacks.
But you just said that.
No. I said there's more of a black population problem with crime than there is Asian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have not seen statistics. I would.
Are you telling me there's no evidence? Is that what you're telling me?
I didn't say there's no evidence. I haven't seen all the fucking statistics.
Of
so
course
you're very grandiose in assuming that.
If you would just look around at the news and just take a poke and think about what you see that's going on and the problem areas, would you say it's the Asian population that's causing this? Or would it be more of
it does depend where you live, but I think it's our migrant population is really causing a lot of shit right now.
Right.
But yes, there are communities that have just a fucking disgusting amount of crime. Yes.
And then the issue that we're having right now with fraud in some of these major cities. Is it the Asians that they're catching doing all this fraud?
It's the illegals, John.
Of course, there's the illegals, but the illegals of what denomination would you say?
From Somalia.
Okay. So there you go. From Africa.
All right.
I'm just saying.
All right. Well, I'm glad you summed up all the.
Hey, you know me. I call a spade a spade. I don't know what to tell you. I'm serious.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I go for the cheap jokes.
Yes, you do.
Well, I believe that, it's okay to have Black History Month. It's okay to have Women's Month. It's okay for all this shit. But if you have a white guys month, then you can't. Everybody else is allowed to be, they're allowed to have a month to celebrate their heritage, except white people. Why is that?
What holiday do you want to celebrate?
It doesn't really matter. I'm just saying, if you try that, the next thing you know, they label you as a Nazi and a white supremacist, and that doesn't mean that we're white supremacists. We're just, you know what? If the black people can celebrate their heritage in February, then why can't we celebrate our heritage?
We celebrate the 4th of July. That's kind of a big day.
That's America's birthday. It has nothing to do with the race, the white race
day.
Yeah, it's a race day, race month. Why not?
Columbus Day.
Columbus Day. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's the same thing.
Day.
No, not really.
Okay.
I don't believe that that's the same thing. I mean, Columbus was he was Italian. He discovered America. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, if you go and you look at the Middle East in some of those areas and Africa, and there's no reason they couldn't do to those countries what is done here. There's no way they can't. There's nothing stopping them.
Our government. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There's nothing stopping them from building that infrastructure that we have here. There's nothing.
How did our infrastructure get built, John?
White people.
No, that's not what I said. How was it built? Like, how did supplies and money just appear here, or did our government really work on getting the railroads and things like that?
Private investors invested in the country, brought some money over here.
Because
they went out, they served.
Because this was after
permits. In the 1800s, they had permits. They surveyed their land. They went out. They built the railroads.
All right. Because the government had nothing to do with that. Like our government, that our country, our founding fathers, and the political figures had nothing to do with making sure that this happened. So
what was that? No, it had nothing to do with it.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Okay, whatever.
Paving the way in Africa with John. Better roads, brighter futures.
Yeah, we should play voicemails.
We haven't even get into the good stories yet.
Yeah.
So how did I offend you? Because I said that white people should.
But somehow you think the government had nothing to do with it. My point being is you're comparing the fact that Africa could do this. Well, but the government is corrupt as bullshit over there. And while we have our own issues, our government worked to build this country out.
Our government didn't build the railroads. Private investors.
Government worked to make sure it happened. People just didn't okay. All right.
It didn't. Okay. It didn't. Guys went out, surveyed, and built a railroad across.
Hey, let's dig a railroad.
That's what they did.
Yeah. Okay.
That's exactly what they did. They spent all that time to get from.
I'm a fucking moron then. Okay.
I didn't say that. You said that.
All right. Well, then I said.
Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't call you a moron. I'm just saying that our government had nothing to do.
Just picked up any road and where it just did whatever they wanted. We're just going to put it here.
They surveyed across the country.
Who?
And the railroad company. There was a company. There was a company.
Petition, or do they just?
Not back then. They didn't. They just they went by. They killed a bunch of Indians, and they said this is mine, and they went in and they built a railroad across the country, all the way across the Rockies.
Across.
Yep, all the way across the country, from the West Coast to the East Coast. They had a bunch of people starting on the West Coast, and they had a bunch of people starting on the East Coast, so they surveyed it, and they went all the way across the country, and then they drove a gold spike into where it met, in the middle of the country somewhere. I don't know where it was, probably North Dakota or somewhere around that area.
So the Pacific Railway Act doesn't ring a bell to you?
Okay. What was enlighten me? How am I wrong? What's the Pacific
I just
Railway
want to
Act?
make sure I'm correct, because I don't want to be talking out my own ass either. Let's see here. There's a financial backing of the U.S. government authorized by the Pacific Railway Act of 1862. Provided federal subsidies in the land and loans for construction of transcontinental railroad. So the government and Congress literally had a little bit to do with that.
Okay.
Instead of just a couple guys that are like, let's just dig a fucking hole and put some tracks across.
Hang on.
And
you know what?
Of course it was funded. There was additional funding because all the steel workers, everybody made money off of this motherfucker. I'm not.
Hold on.
Stupid. Right.
You know what? I will say that I'm 100% wrong that the government funded the whole thing. Okay? They funded the whole thing.
I'm sure we had private funders. I'm not saying we didn't.
Listen, I will concede that the government funded the whole thing. What is stopping Africa or any of those other countries over there from doing the same thing? Now, you're going to say that it's corrupt, but why wouldn't other people that would like to, have industry or invest into something, why wouldn't they go over there and fund them building the railroad across in areas like that?
Maybe it's a shit investment.
Well, there's all kinds of gold and diamonds and raw and rare earth minerals that we need over there.
All right.
And the thing is that they just don't.
Okay,
so you don't know why. All right, so I guess nobody knows why, or we don't want to say why, because God forbid we say why.
Why? What is your opinion?
My opinion is that the people over there don't want to do it because for some reason they're still they're still killing antelopes over there with sticks.
Okay, so people that are in the country, like in the far, far country, that's what are you talking about that, or are you talking about the people that live in the cities? Like, it's a big nation.
It's been there a long time. It should be more developed than what it is now. That's what I'm saying. That's all.
Okay. They should. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
There's no reason why they can't have over there what we have here. But, people came over here for a better life.
Their government system fucking sucks.
Okay, their government system. What they could do is they could say, hey.
Be the reason?
They could say, hey, you know what? Why don't we see what America's doing? Because that shit's going on over there. And why don't we do what they do and make our place not a shithole? And they don't. That's all.
So people who live in the bush country killing antelopes with sticks should be paying attention to what we're doing today.
I'm sorry, Duchess.
I see on my phone after I've killed this antelope with a stick. Let me dial in to see what's happening in New York. Let's see how my portfolio's doing.
That's a perfect example. We have cell phones here where we have a computer at the end of our hand that we could do anything with one.
So do you think
and they were over there.
That?
And they're over there taking I don't know, elephant shit, drying it out and burning it for heat.
Okay. So Bob brought this up. So essentially, we had contractors. They hired contractors. The tracks were built and owned by private companies. Yeah. Government contracts. They hired these companies to build the fucking tracks, build the trains
But
across America.
But who owned it? Did the government own it, or did the private companies own it?
Who owns the railroads? Who owns the American railway systems?
Yeah.
Oh, do you think like J.P. Morgan and New Jersey Transit own that shit? Like Pennsylvania Railroad owns a hunk of...
You know who one of the guys, what's that, the old guy that lives, he lives like, I can't think of his name now. He's a big real estate guy. Oh my God. I can see his face and I can't think of his name. He's very old. Find out who owns the railroad. It'll tell you.
Who owns the railroad tracks? All right. The United States Rail Network is predominantly privately owned. The freights are owned by, Berkshire Hathaway. That's probably who you're thinking
Right.
of, right?
Now, what's that guy's name? What's his name? The chat will know. The chat's probably got it by now because I'm stupid. I can't think of names.
Warren Buffett keeps popping.
Warren Buffett. There he is. Jimmy's brother. Warren. Why does anybody listen to this show?
So there are some private, commuter mass transit, like local city subways, regional commuter trains, like New Jersey Transit, MTA, are owned by the state or local government agencies. So you have, we'll use Amtrak, which is a federally chartered government-funded corporation. It owns very few tracks. They lease them from private freight companies.
There we go.
So there's a mix of both.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. So Aaron goes Carnegie, Morgan, Hughes. He's throwing names out for you.
Hughes.
But yeah.
No, none of them. Warren Buffett, Jimmy's brother.
Buffett.
Or father. I don't know. Right. All right. We can't leave until we do the story about the Arizona teen that
dumb fuck. Right. Okay.
Let's change the subject here.
So here we go. All right. Well, last one here. Union Pacific is a publicly traded company. Of course. Okay. All right. Arizona teen ripped ear off jumping off roof during an alcohol-fueled senior skip day is now suing the classmates' parents. Phoenix High School senior Blake Barnes is suing the parents of a classmate after he was seriously injured at a senior skip day party. He attempted a front flip off the roof into a pool at the home of Brandon and Megan Spencer, whose son was hosting the April 13th event. His feet hit the water. However, his head did not. It struck the pool deck, knocking him unconscious and tearing part of his ear. His blood alcohol at the hospital was 0.114. The party itself drew anywhere from 100 to 150 attendees, with the invite explicitly telling teens to bring their own drinks. The lawsuit claims that the Spencers knew about and permitted the underage drinking event. Of course they did. You don't think 100 to 150 kids, which, by the way, by the time the cops got there, was probably like 50 to 60 kids. Because as soon as that kid's melon hit the deck, they're like, poof, and they were gone. So, oh shit, cops.
So the drunk kid goes on top of the roof.
Blackout drunk.
Decides to do a front flip off of the thing. Now there's a video of this, and I'll be honest with you, they blurred it out so you can't really see his coconut hit the side of the thing. Right. So he ripped his ear off.
Right.
And now he's upset, and now he's suing the parents of the house. He's suing. Yeah, he's missing an ear. Yeah. So the kid, listen, he got a new nickname. His nickname now is Van Gogh, and so he's suing because he's exactly.
His parents are going to sue the shit out of him. That's money.
Here's the thing: the kid's 18 years old. All right, so he's a legal adult.
Right.
So he should be charged with underage drinking because he knows that he's not allowed to drink at that age. He decided to drink anyhow. Then he climbed up on somebody's roof and decided to do a front flip into the pool, misjudged it, and then hurt himself. How is this the fault of the people's house whose roof he jumped off of? Again, when are we going to teach our young people personal responsibility? You lost an ear. I'm sure they can do something with plastic surgery. And you should be charged with underage drinking and damaging the side of the pool with your head. That's what he should be charged with.
Right. Well, but as the property owner or the host, there is a social host liability, which includes criminal charges If you are over 18 and knowingly allow minors that are not your own children to consume
not a
alcohol on
minor.
your to consume alcohol on your property, you can be charged with a Class 1 misdemeanor. Under Arizona laws, hosts can face constructive knowledge penalties that they knew or should have known illegal underage drinking, because he is underage.
He's underage,
alcohol.
but he's not a minor.
He's
There's a difference.
underage drinker in their home. That's the problem. So if it says if a minor, but I don't know if minor constitutes underage, consumes alcohol at your event and causes injuries, property damage, or fatalities, you can be sued and held financially responsible. And many municipalities enforce additional unruly gatherings or social host ordinances that allow police to issue municipal fines to property owners who allow underage drinking.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now.
The property owners are going to get fucking spanked.
They're going to get sued or whatever, and they got homeowners insurance, and they're probably going to lose, or their homeowners insurance are going to go up. But here's the thing. Seniors have been drinking alcohol since seniors were seniors. All right. Now, when I was in high school, I graduated. I was only 17 years old. You think I wasn't drunk the week that I graduated, and the 2 weeks after I was graduated, I was inebriated the whole time. I don't think my blood alcohol content came under 1.5. All right. But the thing is that this is what kids do. And again, I was in trouble because I was drinking and I was underage. Okay. So I wasn't 18 at the time, but there was a lot of kids that were 18 at the time and then could drink. Here's my thing. Guys, when you do something stupid, all right, you're responsible for that. No one told this asshole to jump off the fucking roof, and no one told this asshole to do a flip off the roof into the pool. I'm going to tell us.
Encouraged, but
okay,
yeah.
I'm going to go on a tangent. So a young, fresh-faced John Domingo, we had a built-in pool at my house growing up, and there was a roof just like this kid jumped off of that came out to the side of the pool, and we jumped off the roof all the time into the pool. Now, there's a situation when if there's women there, guys like to show off. Okay. So there was 2 girls there that I was trying to impress. So what I was going to do was I was going to jump off the roof, hit the diving board, and then do a flip. That was my plan.
You doing the triple Lindy?
I was going to do the triple Lindy. I leap off the roof. I hit the diving board square on the end. I couldn't hit it at a better spot. It went all the way into the water. It snapped, and it launched me all the way out of the pool area into the grass.
So instead of bouncing and then
instead of doing a flip,
it flipped you back.
When I hit it, I went right to my ass. Like my knees never even stopped. They unlocked. I hit my ass. It broke, cracked the diving board, and threw me out of the pool area on the grass. Now the girls came. Oh my God, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just jump up. Fine.
Yeah, of course. I limped for 2 weeks. I think I sprained both my ankles at the time.
No wonder you have knee issues.
Okay, so it's not the only time. Now, I cracked the diving board. My father wanted to kill me because he comes home and the diving board's like on a 45-degree angle pointing towards the water. He's like, Jesus Christ, what happened to the diving board? And then I'm like,
I am done.
And then
I don't know what happened.
Right. And then my friends come over and said, oh, did you hear what happened to Johnny? He hit the diving board from the roof and then went over the fence.
Oh, he must have been pissed.
Oh, of course he was pissed. I had to go pay for the new diving board. Do you think I got any? Do you think? Do you think I got any sympathy from my father or anything like that? Not only did I had to go buy a diving board and install it myself.
Wow.
Just
I was responsible for my actions.
Well, you know what I didn't do? We didn't sue people back then. We just didn't do that.
It was
we
your
just
property. Your father wasn't going to sue you. He was going to beat the shit out of you.
I'll tell you another story. When we were kids, a friend of mine had a 4 foot above ground pool, and they had a little shed that they had all the pool stuff in it. So we used to jump off the roof of that
the shed. Okay.
into the water. But
so you
that wasn't
grown-ass dudes jumping into a 4 foot deep pool?
12 or 13 years old we were. So there was a tree that grew over. So if you went, you could get a ladder on top of the roof, climb up on a tree branch, climb out on the tree branch, and then jump into the water. And we used to do that. Now, if I hurt myself there, we wouldn't sue the people of the house. My dad would say, what the hell? I told you.
Say, you didn't break that branch, did you? You didn't damage their tree.
I'll tell you another story of about a fresh-faced Jamingo. I was 15 years old. I was racing my friend to his house on my dad's 10-speed. I'm coming down the street, which is downhill. I was going so fast that I went into the driveway, and I went the driveway into the air. The bike launched into the air, and I crashed into a metal fence with a steel pole and hit my head and got 27 stitches in the top of my head. And destroyed my dad's bike. Destroyed it. Had major concussion.
The fact you didn't die is astounding.
It's amazing. So
much.
Now, did I sue the neighbor because I crashed into his fence in the driveway? No, we didn't do that. Matter of fact, my neighbor drove me home, and I bled in his truck. I was bleeding. Blood was running down my forehead, and I went and I had to go get stitched. I had to go to the hospital. So, again, we do this stuff all the time. The suing shit's ridiculous. He's 18 years old. He has if he stabs somebody there, he will be tried as an adult. We got to stop coddling these kids. You got to be responsible for what you do. He did a dumb thing, and he got hurt. This is what happens.
He should still be penalized for bringing booze to this event. But yeah, unfortunately, the laws are the laws. And if this family allowed underage, first of all, 100 to 150 kids is 140 kids too much. Like, this is way too many people at a fucking house.
You never
imagine. That pool must have looked like a fucking swamp. Like,
you never had graduation parties with that many people in it before?
No, I was a dork. I didn't get invited to parties like that.
We used to have we would have bands show up at parties, like the kids that knew how to play instruments.
You must have been cooler than me. So
no, it just was there was a party at somebody's house. There was a party every night of the week, 2 weeks before graduation and like 2 weeks after graduation.
Okay, loser.
It was all
I'm a
announced.
loser, so I didn't get invited to parties. So I was not the parties I went to. It was nothing fun like that. So we just drove around. So, all right. Well, I'm just telling you, like, first of all, my mother's no way that shit would have happened at my house. But, no, it's fucking rules, man. So I'm sorry. Like, nowadays, adults should fucking know better. The adults should have known better because something fucks up, their ass is in trouble. And the fact that these parents are like, yeah, bring all your friends over, tell them they can bring their own booze and they can jump off of whatever the fucks.
So
frankly, that's their own fault, stupid asses.
What's going on with the comments? Where do the comments fall in this?
Okay. Not much really. They're laughing.
Okay.
I guess that you...
that I split my skull open.
Yourself out. Aaron said he was drunk at his graduation.
Oh my God. I was so sick. I was almost vomiting.
This is funny. Blood alcohol and your A1C were
identical.
Okay. John's pool had an elevator.
No.
When you broke the diving board, boing.
Oh my God, it was crazy.
The girl's attention. Bob says this reminds me of my salamander story. I don't know what any of that means.
I don't know what the salamander story is.
At what age were you no longer fresh faced? Probably when you fucking smashed your face into a pole.
I would say I grew my first beard when I was 18. So I've always had a beard from the time I was 18. So I would say that's fresh before I was 18. Fence faced.
I'm saving that.
I went right over. I did. I cleared the 4-foot fence and ended up like 4 foot on the other side of it.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I didn't kill myself.
Aaron says, John's laying in the yard right now bleeding out. This is all a fever dream. Like in Dallas, you're just going to wake up. I had a podcast.
I'll tell you my salamander story.
And Aaron said, I didn't get invited to parties either. Yes, you did. You hosted parties because you were cool. So I'm sure. So much cooler than me. I was a big fucking dork. So I didn't go anywhere.
You know, it's funny because I used to have to walk to school in the morning. And I remember when I was a sophomore, like two of the people that on my way to school, they were seniors. And I'll never forget that one day I was walking down and they had a party there the night before or whatever. And as I'm walking down to school, there's like beers, just unopened beers laying out on the ground, 6 packs laying out.
Crumbs, like you just keep
going,
you just,
like,
piece of candy,
places,
piece of candy.
Shit all over there. It was, I remember one time, I forget what house it was. We go in to use the bathroom. And so we go in and there's a big giant like kitchen table, like a round kitchen table. You couldn't put a piece of paper on there. It was completely filled with beer bottles. The whole thing was filled. There's people all over the house. And you know what? This was back before kids watched those movies and we'd go in and then we'd have these parties. And then afterwards, everybody would stay together and we would all clean the place up. And when we left, it wasn't now they destroy the houses. So kids are assholes. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, there was one party I went to, and I was the one that helped clean up. So, and it was a party where my friend, the person whose house it was, someone punched a hole in a waterbed.
See, that's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was intentional, but there was a hole in the waterbed, which first of all, ew, waterbed. Like, come on. How old is that? How 80s is that?
That's very 80s.
It's so 80s. I can't even believe. Do they even sell those anymore? Ugh.
I think they might, but they're not like they were. Back in the day, they were just one big giant thing, and you sat in it and you sunk in it. But now I think they have...
Like...
Now they kind of have like chambers. They have chambers where you don't, where you can kind of don't sink it. I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Sit and flop over. Like it was very. I mean, there's no stability to it, and like I get it. Like that's the point of it. Like you lay and it's buoyant, but like if you, like I toss and turn a lot, and at night because I'm just uncomfortable my knees, and it's a whole nother story. So like just to toss and turn, it would just be like it would just be like you're sleeping in your pool. It's not.
Yeah, I have the bed now where you have the head goes up. It's like in a hospital bed. The legs go up and the head goes up. And I love it. All right, Duchess. Go ahead. What we got?
He poured booze in his fish tank and killed his fish.
Oh,
but he didn't care because
the night was. So I can always get.
It was okay. Bob had
can always get. Always empty the tank and get more fish. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's do some voicemails and we'll get out of here. All right, here is Jose.
Yeah, Boomer Bunker! It's finally Monday. Hey, so why doesn't James Bond ever fart when he's in bed?
Why doesn't James Bond ever fart when he's in bed? 007? No, I don't know. All right. You got me, Jose.
Being shaken, not stirred, I suppose.
Ooh, maybe.
That's something along those lines.
Because it will blow his cover.
Oh.
And then my next question I have is, the other day I took my dog to the park and the ducks kept biting him. Turns out he's purebred.
God damn it.
All right, try to keep them clean because I always make the Duchess laugh. I laugh. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, Jose.
Duchess. All right, Budvugger. I always get nervous.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Hey, Budvugger. Figure everybody's doing dad jokes lately, so I'll play along, lighten up the mood a little bit. So, what do you call a black archaeologist?
An archaeologist? Oh, I know. A digger.
Oh.
A digger.
I thought you were going to say that.
Stop.
I hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's All White Dean here. In honor of Half Black Neil's 21st birthday today, I have a couple of questions for you. What do you call a black woman who has had 6 abortions?
Duchess, you know this one. You have to. You won't say it? Crime fighter?
Ah.
A crime fighter. Why do black people smell so bad?
Why do black people smell so bad?
Oh.
You don't know? I know these for some reason.
I'm not
these
surprised.
I know. So blind people can hate them too?
Oh.
So blind people can hate them too.
Guys are fucking gross.
That's fantastic.
It isn't.
That's fantastic. Oh. All right, it's the birthday boy, Half Black Neil. My snicker. Here we go.
Hey, fellas, it's Half Black Neil. Why didn't any of Luke Skywalker's marriages last?
I don't get this. Star Wars.
He's on a Star Wars kick. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Divorce. What's something with divorce?
Something with the Force.
Divorce be with you?
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Something along that.
He always followed Obi-Wan Kenobi's advice. Use divorce, Luke.
Use divorce. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. But okay.
I'll allow it. Not bad.
Aaron's Aaron's like 30 seconds behind.
Crime Stopper. So blind people can hate them too. See, I told you it wasn't just me. They're very old jokes. They're very old jokes. I think my uncle told them around the dining room table when I was
Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
when I was
gang.
about 7. But hated to use black people. All right. Mike is a sniper with the drops tonight. He was very good tonight. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. All right, we will be back Thursday, correct, Duchess?
Yes.
For episode 421.
Yes, it'll
We're
be
heading-
right before my birthday.
Oh, when your birthday is?
Saturday,
Help me out here. Date?
the 13th.
Oh, wow, the 13th, Saturday. So a lot of times your birthday's on Friday. Were you born on Friday the 13th?
It was a Saturday, but,
Oh,
but I wouldn't be surprised the way my luck's been going the past year or so.
I'm just double
Things have been
checking.
challenging. Yeah.
All right. We will be back. What day? What is it? We're going to be back Thursday. We'll be back Thursday, 6:30 Eastern time. Hope you can join us.
Please
If not, go to boomerbunker.com. All the links are there to follow us. The phone number's there to send us messages. All the links. Join our Discord. We have a lot of fun in there.
Like
Don't
all
we
the
have a lot of
likes,
fun?
click all the links, follow us.
Do all the things. Yeah,
Do all the things.
do us. Go to Shitty Song of the Week. Links in the description here. Go to Shitty Song of the Week.
Here.
Yeah, vote for Bruce. Please give me a win. Help a
No.
brother out, will you?
Well, do you want to say vote for Bruce Springsteen? Like maybe
Bruce Springsteen instead of John Cougar Mellencamp.
Smelly camp.
John Cougar Watermelon Camp. All right.
Watermelon sugar.
Hi. All right, Duchess. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. So glad this is back. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Boomer Bunker. We'd love for you to become a bunker dweller and join us live. Catch our live streams every Monday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. on YouTube, Rumble, and X. If you've just found us, be sure to follow or subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app so you never miss a new episode. And hey, while you're there, do us a solid. Share the show, tell a friend, and leave a review. It really helps. For show updates, shenanigans, and general tomfoolery, follow us on social media. All the links are in the show notes, or simply visit boomerbunker.com. And we'd love to hear from you. Got something to say? Shoot us an email at theboomerbunker@gmail.com or send a text or leave a voicemail at 856-477-1935.
The Boomer Bunker Podcast.
The Boomer Bunker Podcast.
The Boomer Bunker Podcast.